Hey there, my name is Jessica from Peterson SEO, and recently you spoke with my partner Jeff and requested this free video. So today we're going to go over just a few tips you can start applying right away, and it's really going to help with your online presence as well as getting more of the organic leads so you don't have to rely on referrals uh, or any of those expensive paid lead programs like Angie's and Home Advisor. All right, so here we are on your website. I'm glad that you have a website. That's definitely the first step in capturing those organic leads. I like that you have your phone number here right on top, making it super easy for your customers to reach you. So, good job on that. I would take it a step further and I would make this a click to call. And also put a form right here on top as well, which will really help with your conversions, especially since so many people are using their mobile devices now. It looks like you have two major services, water and mold. So you definitely need to have separate pages for each of your major services. That is really important. That's going to allow you to build enough content around those services and focus on those local buyer intent keywords so that you can be found organically for each of those services. Now, keep in mind you want to be using exact match keywords and you want to capitalize on the keywords because not everybody searches the same way. And so oftentimes you're going to find several variations of similar keywords. And so you want to capitalize that on that and write content to go with those keywords. And so you do have a good amount of content on this water damage page, but it also looks like this page is your home page. So actually your home page is supposed to be the strongest page of your entire website. And it should be a summary of each of the services you offer, as well as information about your business and focused around those local buyer intent keywords. Google's going to want you to have a minimum of 1,000 words or more of content, and more than whatever your competitors are doing, you're going to need to do more of. So you're always going to need more than your competition. And so your homepage should have 250 words for every keyword you're going to target, and the content and keywords need to be different than they are for your service pages. Make sure you don't have any duplicated content and that you're not going after the same keywords on multiple pages because Google will penalize you for that. But that's going to be really, really important to have the separate homepage and the separate pages and really focus on your keyword strategy. And then I would also suggest, if you're servicing multiple areas, not just Sacramento, that you should have a separate service area page for each of the areas that you service that have search volume for your services, which will also allow you to be found organically in those communities as well. So let's take a look at your top competitor when it comes to water damage restoration in Sacramento. And we have ATI. Yes, this is a huge corporation, but you're only competing against this one specific Sacramento location. So you don't have to compete against the website as a whole. And let's see, they're going after those local keywords. Okay, it doesn't look like they have a separate page for each of their locations. All right, so they have some content on this one service area page, but not as much as they really should have. So you're definitely going to need to have more content than they have. And then you're going to need to support your website with SEO because without it, you're still not going to be found online. So if we take a look here, you have a 0.8 out of 100 in Google's trust flow, which means Google doesn't trust your website. And that's 100% based on your referring domains and backlinks. A referring domain is any website that provides your website with a link from their site to your site. And the backlink is just that physical link between the two sites. Now, while these are very important, and you will need a lot of these, not all backlinks are created equal, and not every type of backlink works for every type of business. So you want to make sure you're only going after the links that are related to your services and that are do follows. And you will use those to rank your keywords so that you can start to gain traffic. If we look though, you only have 6 that are do follows, which means you only have 6 links doing anything to help your website, because Google only gives you credit for 1 backlink per referring domain and everything else is spam. You have been indexed for 27 keywords and you are getting approximately 2 people to your website. So you're missing out on a ton of potential customers by not having your website properly built and optimized. If we look at your keywords, there are 10 spots per page on Google. So you don't have any keywords that are actually ranking. And your closest keyword is your brand. But unfortunately, your brand is a national keyword. So as important as your brand is, most people don't search by brand, they search by service. So it's really important to maintain your focus on the local buyer intent keywords. Focusing on national keywords like your brand or near me or other types of national keywords will give you false metrics, because most people, with a national keyword, there's very few people, if any, that will actually be local. Most of the people that will land on your site will be from other states you don't service, and they're going to leave. They will never convert as a customer. So it's critical to keep your focus local. Now, looking at your competition, we don't care how their website is performing. You're not competing against the whole website, just this one Sacramento page. And this page has a score of 11, which greatly has to do with the strength of their website, but the rest of that has to do with their backlinks and referring domains. Now, none of them are do follow. So you just need to have more than they do in quantity and quality, so more than 0. And they've been indexed for 69 keywords for this one page. And this one page is getting over 89 people to their website. So it's going to be really, really important for you to go and have your website optimized. And then the last part of this is going to be your Google My Business profile. You want to make sure that you're in the top 3 of this map pack, because 30% of people search in the maps and don't go anywhere else. So if you're not one of these top 3, you're leaving money on the table and sending the leads to your competitors. Now, in order to get in the top 3, there's several factors, but the most important are your citations, and that's the name of the business, address, phone number, and website, and listing those in a bunch of directories like Yelp, Yellow Pages, and Glassdoor. So you will need a lot more of those than your top competitor, but when you follow each of these tips I have provided you, your website has the opportunity to be number 1 across Google in each of your service areas for all of your services. Thank you so much for watching this video. I hope that you found it helpful and would really love to get your feedback. If you have any questions, go ahead and give me a call at the number on the screen and we can chat. Thank you so much for watching, and I look forward to hearing from you soon.